welcome back to the Me, You, and the Jew podcast. So, today is sort of a weird episode. We're kind of doing a little switcheroo. Eli has been busy for a little while, so Kayden and I are going to record an episode or two of just me and him.
Yep.
So, yeah. We couldn't think of what to talk about, so we just made, like, a list of random shit to talk about. So, which one do you want to talk about first? Do you just want to talk about the channel, or?
Yeah, we can do that. We can talk about what we did today.
All right, so we we did a couple of things today. We subscribed to a lot of channels. We also unsubscribed from some channels after subbing to them. I commented a lot, so I honestly doubt you'll see any of my comments. Like, unless you're like, oh, what videos did you like? Honestly, I think the comments that I made were all on disliked videos.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
In an Ali A video, I commented, like, this is the best shit ever, or something. I don't know. It was like Fortnite, and he was like, whoa! PS1 Fortnite! I don't know. Yeah, I mean, so, we were just looking back at episode 3. I'm sorry, I'm talking. Oh.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
We looked back at episode 3, because I am lazy and I haven't edited it yet. But I forgot how good it was. Like, it's pretty good.
It's a good one.
I'm pretty excited to upload it, but I've noticed, if you could tell at the end of episode 2 how much we say like and like. So I don't know if we say that as much, and I don't know if I'm gonna force myself to stop saying and like.
I mean, I'm trying to cut back on talking in general.
Oh.
Just because I felt like I talked too much.
I mean, well, it's just you and me, so you have to talk a lot.
I know, so it's a weird point to try to do that when it's only the two of us.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to, but I'm keeping that in the back of my mind.
Okay.
At the same time.
That makes sense. Well, okay, so what would you say has been your favorite part of the channel so far?
Of recording?
Yeah, just overall this experience that we've started.
I mean, I like that we get to look back at stuff because we kind of just forget. And some things are amazing and we don't get to hear it back because we're not recording.
Oh, yeah.
There have been multiple conversations where I'm like, I wish
I know
that we were recording that.
Yeah, like, I remember multiple times when we were in the car, like, I literally said, I was like,
This is a conversation for the podcast.
And I'm like, fuck. Because now we can't do it, and then it's like, well.
And then when we try to think of ideas.
Yeah, no, it's like, just kind of keep talking, and you're like, let's talk about the episodes. And then, I don't know.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part, honestly, my favorite part has to be editing. Like, it's annoying sometimes, but just, like, listening to it all back, I'm just like, oh my god, this is hilarious. And then, like, putting in my little jokes. Like, okay. In episode 2. Yeah, it was episode 2. There was a whole section that I cut out, but, I took out the best parts, and it was, like, I think 4 or 5 minutes shortened to just Eli going, hello? And she's like, what the fuck? That was, like, her saying and hello and what the fuck were, like, 5 minutes apart from each other. Yeah, that's behind the scenes editing shit for you. Like, okay, so we also talk a lot of shit, I've noticed.
Yeah. And not intentionally.
Yeah, it's just like we kind of just go on tangents and I'm like, oof, we probably shouldn't put this out there because I don't want, like, okay, if we're talking shit about someone, as much as I wouldn't like them, I wouldn't want it to, like, backfire on me because I'm talking shit about them publicly. Because I wouldn't want someone talking shit about me publicly, you know? That's just wrong. I think it's just, like, the flow of the conversation kind of goes there. And I'm talking with my friends like it's a normal thing. So, because of this, I have literally made a file called Talkin' Shit. And it's like roughly 2 minutes of just straight shit talking that I've cut out from all the episodes. There's a lot of, like, little blurbs. Like, we'll be talking about someone that someone's like, fuck them. I'll just be like, no,
yeah.
that's going out.
Yeah, I know. Like, we had to work out one of them.
Yeah.
Because it was, like, it was such a weird part of the conversation was hard to find a spot to cut it so that we could still keep most of it.
Yeah.
But also, make it so that we weren't being rude or saying anything we didn't want to put out there.
It's also hard because, like, all of us seem to, like, talk about stuff, then, like, go on tangents about stuff and talk about the original thing again.
Yeah.
So cutting it to make it sound like it's a perfectly flowing conversation is a little hard, honestly. Because, like, I'll have to, like, put the exact space between words that people will be talking.
How often does that happen? You haven't talked to me about that.
Okay.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, okay, so, okay, like, there was one time where I think we just started talking about something irrelevant, or you told me to cut out something because you, like, completely repeated something.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Cutting out that to make you sound like you were perfectly flowing the conversation was really hard. Because there was a part where Eli talked over you.
I thought I gave you the other one, though. There was that one, and then there was a clear one.
No. There was, like, two. And then, in one of the parts, I, like, cut it out. And I was like, wait, Eli's in the middle of saying something. So I had to, like, cut it so it's the second before you say something. But Eli's, like, little, like, blah was in there. That's probably the hardest part of editing, honestly, is making it so it flows easier.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, dealing with Audacity.
Yeah. I mean, you've already had issues.
Yeah, episode 1. Episode 2, when I was editing, it started not responding. And now, honestly, like, every time I save, like, every time I make an edit now. Like,
I am terrified to lose my progress.
Because I hate it. Like, that first episode really traumatized me. But honestly, again, it was like a blessing in disguise because the original episode was pretty shit. Because I don't think we really knew kind of like how we were going to flow conversations and such.
We also said stuff that would not fly.
Yeah.
After seeing like who is now following us and the potential that certain people might see it or hear it.
Yeah. There is a lot of stuff. Yeah, that just also goes into the talking shit. Honestly, the first episode was mostly a lot of talking shit.
Yeah.
I think it was because, again, like, we didn't really know what to talk about, so we just resorted to, oh, haha, this person sucks, haha, funny joke. But it's like, no, it's not really funny. It's just like...
It's also not relatable.
Yeah,
Unless we're talking about a type of person.
Like, if I'm like, oh, I hate, like, I don't know. Like, if I just was like, oh, I hate Kayden for doing this, you wouldn't know because you wouldn't know Kayden as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So, like...
But if you're like, I hate people that walk slowly in a hallway.
Yeah.
That's different.
Everyone's like, oh, yeah, fuck those people.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, you know what? I'm going to go on a tangent really quick. This is my first hottest of hot takes for this episode. People who stand in circles, like in groups in the fucking hallway in school. Those people suck. Like, I don't care if you're in a clique. I don't care if you're doing whatever. Shut up, phone. I don't know if you heard that. But, like, okay. There are so many open spaces in schools. There's so many places where people don't stand. So why is it that you have to stand in the middle of the hallway when there's human traffic, not human trafficking, human traffic?
Gotta clarify.
Yeah. I mean, us at the Me You and the Jew podcast does not condone human trafficking. You can quote me on that, I guess. But fucking, like, why? Why block everyone? Is it because you think you're cooler than them? Is it because you really want to talk to your friend? If you really want to talk to your friend, honestly, just text in class at that point. I don't care. I really don't. You can see them at lunch. You can see them in your fucking homeroom. And if you have friends, they're probably because you made friends with them in class. So why don't you just wait until you're in the class with them? Fuck.
Text them outside of school. You have all day. You have your whole life to text them. You don't need to stop in the hallway with like 10 people.
Okay, fuck that. Sorry, went on a tangent.
Fair enough.
The end.
I mean, it does make me angry as well.
It does.
I really don't like it when it seems like those people are now angry at you because you're walking around them.
Yeah, it's like...
Where it's like, you obviously know that it's an issue. You know that what you're doing is causing a problem with the flow of everybody walking past you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think another issue, I guess this is more specifically with our school, but, like, you know, like, the hallway with, like, foods and all that, and, like, the stairs going down?
Yeah, very small hallway.
Yeah, and people like to crowd in that hallway.
Yes.
I don't know why. Well, probably because, like, the woodshop room's in there. I'll have to, like,
Who is that?
We're
People
getting
need
a
to
call.
stop calling me. I'm gonna decline it. Watch that.
Ooh.
Power move.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That
We
was
didn't
a
even
good-
have to retry it. That was
yeah,
good.
I know. Yeah, I mean, but the last time we did that though, the final one was a pretty good high five.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt a lot.
That's actually something I'm known for. Okay, so I don't know what it is. Not flexing, but like I don't really feel much pain in my hands for some reason. Like I can clap really hard and it like sometimes people were clapping, they're like, ow, my hands are red, but I'm just like, whatever. I can clap really loud. But people for a while were terrified to give me high fives because like I give really hard high fives because I want the perfect one. But if I'm not really like thinking about it, it's just like a little like. But no, if you can get one that's just like bam, you know,
Ow.
feels so good. I
mean,
love it.
the room is different, so it's not a big space, so it's like all condensed.
Oh yeah.
So that's why like it sounds weird because we're in a completely different room. It's a lot smaller.
Yeah. So rather than being in Eli's room, we are now in Kayden's room, and
We got more stuff in here. It's a lot smaller.
yeah,
So it's gonna sound different.
yeah. I don't know how different it's gonna sound. I mean, my voice is always beautiful, so I think we're good.
I don't have anything to say to that.
Okay. You know, I just want to say I like your room decorations.
Thank you.
I like.
It's an odd mixture of things.
Well, I like the setup that you have. Like, I like the desk next to the fucking cabinet and all that.
Yeah.
Because everything's easy to access.
Yeah.
Like, you have everything that you need on one side of the room, and then, like, your bed and all that shit on the other side.
Yep. Took me forever to figure out how I wanted to do this. This is it's not an interesting topic.
I mean, hey, it's a topic, though.
I mean, I guess, but, you know, trying to get everything to fit in my room nicely was hard.
You know what? I'm going to pause this because my brother's calling me. You know what? No. Let's put him on speaker. Let's bring him on the podcast. And if he says something bad, I'm going to cut it out. Sam, we're recording the podcast. You want to say something on the podcast?
Yeah!
Yeah, dude.
Yeah!
All right, bye. Anyways, so that was my brother. His name's Sam.
You don't even know what the purpose of the call was.
No, he just calls me and he'll be like, "What's up, dude?" And then I'll be like, "What? What's up?" Oh, he's calling me again. Let's hear if he actually has to say something. What's up, dude?
Yo, what are you doing?
We're recording the podcast. I just told you that. At Kayden's house. I can hear my niece.
Yeah, add it in the podcast right now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I hope you guys enjoy a baby crying. All right, Sam. Sam, really, do you have something to say to everyone in the podcast?
No, well, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
What? I'm recording.
Huh?
I'm recording the podcast.
Yes, for all day?
Most of it.
Okay.
All right, Sam. This is not a topic that needs to be on the podcast. Can I call you after?
Yes.
All right. Goodbye. Anyways, I think my mom asked me if we all wanted to hang out. Anyway, that is totally unrelated. That's also a boring topic. You know what?
This has gone way off the rails so fast.
I mean, somehow it's already been almost 14 minutes of recording.
It doesn't feel like it.
I know. It feels like it's only been like 5.
I mean, that's probably a lot of long ums.
Yeah. Oh, really? I just can't get enough of that fucking ending that I did for episode 2.
No, that was really good.
Like, I remember, okay, so here's my original idea was to take one and kind of like put music behind it, like make a beat with the ums. But then I kept hearing more and more, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna make a compilation of them and end it with ejaculate. And I guess it worked out because I didn't tell Kayden and he thought that was really funny.
Yeah, I cried. I was sitting in my room alone and I just started crying. It completely, it was caught off guard. I did not think that was how it was going to end. I forgot that we even did those.
Oh, well, yeah, I plan on doing like a little thing at the end, just kind of as like the quote-unquote final joke. Speaking of like editing stuff, I don't know if I'm going to be able to edit in any jokes currently. Like, you know how I edit in like, oh! Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, There's nothing really. Okay, actually, maybe when I do that Hottest of Hot Takes. I keep talking about editing. I'm sorry. You start a topic.
I mean, we wrote other stuff down.
Yeah, but you can pick one.
We can talk about the other thing that we did for the channel. This is all over the place.
Oh.
Talking about the channel, then not talking about the channel, talking about the channel again. But we did do the thing for the channel. That might be fun for people to find if there's anybody listening.
Yeah. Okay. So we added something to the channel. I'm not gonna say what. You can find it yourself.
I think it's pretty obvious.
It's pretty informative, I'd say. Like,
should we talk about the backstory of what that is? Because we did not think about that on the fly today.
Okay. I guess if that's the case, we might as well just tell them what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
But we should leave the rest of that for the next episode. Like, we should lightly go into it and then talk, because we were planning on talking about it more in the next episode anyway.
All right. This is the pre-throwing shade special. So.
Is that what we're going to call it?
Yeah, that's what I named it right there. Episode 5, Throwing Shade Special.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay.
So I think we've mentioned this like literally every episode. Kayden and I make a lot of jokes together, and one of them was like about this guy named Lampman, and then like he's a superhero, kind of like the mascot for a company called Throwing Shade Lamp Emporium. And one day after school, we just made a Google Doc. It was pretty late at night. Wasn't it like 9?
Yeah, it was late for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around 9-ish.
Yeah, it was just like 9 at night, and we were just making lamp names back and forth. Like, I remember one was called, like, the Simon lamp, and whenever you turn it on, it just says, it's a no from me. Like, stuff like that. I also think on the doc, I remember you wrote this. You were like, I'm all lamped out for the night.
I said that? I thought you said that.
No, you said, I'm all lamped out for the night. I'm going to bed.
Are you sure that was me?
You can check back on the doc. You can see who edited it.
I thought for sure that was you.
I'm positive it was you.
That sounds like something you would say, not me.
All right, you know what? I will make an edit of me talking afterwards, or even us talking. It could be in the same sitting later on of me confirming who said it.
All right. Hello. I was editing, and I checked, and yes, Kayden was right. I did say that.
Who done it?
I mean, it sounds like something that you would say, and I don't remember typing that.
Why? Do you not give yourself enough credit?
No, that just sounds like something you'd say.
Yeah, it does. Maybe it's because I'm rubbing off on you.
Every once in a while, I'll notice something small.
I mean, well, I remember, what was it? Did you say, like, Liddy or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's me.
It was either Liddy or Thicky, but I wasn't sure. I'm pretty sure it was Liddy.
Yeah.
But I said in a text message.
Okay, so something that I do, another random thing, this isn't even on the outline. I start saying stuff like, instead of like, people are like, oh, that's cool. I'll just be like, oh, dude, Liddy. For a while, I just said thick. I was like, dude, that's thick. My recent one that I guess dropped because I haven't said in a while was spicy. I don't know how that happened. I'd be like, dude, it was spicy. And I remember my brother's girlfriend, the mother of my niece, sent me a picture because they were at my grandmother's, being like, I think they had like maple brown sugar bacon, and I was like, wow, that's good. But my instinctive response was, oh, dude, spicy. And she was like, no, you idiot, it's sweet. I was like, yeah. That was a little weird. Do you catch yourself like saying stuff that you realize only you say?
No.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've gone through phases of noticing that I say certain things, but it's not anything that other people don't say. I don't come up with new things.
I don't think anyone responds to someone saying something that's cool as thick. I think I'm the only one who like ever does that.
I mean, but we get the context.
Yeah, it's like, oh, dude, thick. Well, it's because, like, if it's serious, I'm going to be like, oh, dude, nice. But if it's like, dude, I just, like, freaking, I just walked my dog, dude, and it's like, dude, that's thick, bro. Like,
you just use it in weird spots.
Yeah.
Like, other people use it, but not the way that you do.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes I could be like, damn, that's one thick-ass burger. You know,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I forget who I was talking to. I was out with our friend Riley, who
Are we
obviously
keeping her name in?
because she wants to be on the podcast.
Okay.
So
Okay, cool.
yeah, so
Just want to make sure, just in case.
I was with Riley, and we were just out at Walmart somewhere.
I wasn't there.
It
so I
was
have no
yesterday,
idea.
but I don't know how I don't remember it. But I think I was like, she like pulled out a food. And I was like, "Oh, is it thick?" And she was like, "I don't think you could call any food thick."
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I was like, "I don't know, a cake can be thick."
Yeah, I mean that's more of a consistency thing.
Oh, I mean, you look at a cake and you could be like, "Damn, she thick."
Well, you're talking about like layers,
Exactly. There's so many.
or like wide, like girth.
There's so many ways you can make cake.
I mean, if you pulled out like a cucumber, you could say that that's thick.
I mean, that is one thick cucumber.
Like you could say that. That works.
A pumpkin can be thick as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, damn.
A pear.
Pear has got curves. Shout out to all the pears out there.
Dead meme.
Yeah, but those are the best kind, except for B-movie. Fuck the B-movie memes. Yeah.
You didn't like those?
Okay. No, I never did.
I didn't either.
I really...
I mean, the only thing that I thought was funny is that when they question why that was even an idea, those I think are funny.
Yeah. Okay, there is one B-movie meme that I liked, and it was the guy who screamed the entire B-movie script. Shout out to that guy who screams all this stuff. I'm surprised you haven't died yet. I'm surprised you can literally talk with a normal voice, you know? Good for you. Oh, if you can hear that, it's a nice little birdie.
I've never heard a bird that loud from in my room.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Oh my god, one time a bird flew into my house. not at the house I'm living at, but my mom's house. And I remember my mom was like,
Ben, there's a bird in the house.
I was like, what? I don't know what to do. Fucking open the door. It was in the house for like a good 10 minutes. Actually, the same thing happened when I was working at Target. I remember posting it on Snapchat. I was like, only at Target. Like, how do you just let that happen?
Now it won't shut up.
Yeah, I mean, hold on.
I don't know if it's picking it up.
Yeah, I don't think it's picking it up. Oh, well.
It's very loud to us.
You know what? For that space, if you can't actually hear the bird, I'm gonna do a bird noise.
Okay.
You'll just hear like caw, caw, or I don't know, something like that.
Is there anything else?
Okay, so
This is a completely different topic if we're gonna go into
I was gonna
talk about clothes.
Yeah, I was gonna go into that.
Yeah.
Okay, so something we were talking about like before the podcast today, well, just before recording, was how like I literally have like the same style of clothing every day. Actually, it was to the point where this is almost identical, like color wise, to the same exact outfit, because I wear sweatpants and joggers every day, and like the same Fallout hoodie every day, but not the same joggers every day. That's no. I have multiple pairs of joggers. Just wanted to clarify that. But I have like a 4-pack of these red T-shirts, and I changed, and I looked in the mirror like before I brushed my hair, and I was like, did I change today? I did. I just have so many of the same outfit. I really think I've kind of just been swapping through the same like 10 shirts for like the past 2-3 years. Like, I don't really need new clothes. I don't think anyone's like,
Oh man, Ben. It's a weird shirt you got on today. Where's the new one?
like.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would say that to you.
Yeah,
Even if they notice, I don't think anybody would be like
Hey, you've been wearing that shirt.
all the time.
Yeah. Fuck you and your NSP fucking tour shirt. Go home, Ben.
No, the red one was new. I didn't even know you had a plain red shirt.
The reason why I have these is because when I was working at Target, I needed a red shirt, so I just got a pack of them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I'm gonna take a sip of my royalty-free drink. Drink. Anyways, do you have like a way that you dress in the morning? Like, some people like. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's more specific. What is the order Do you put on pants and shirt or shirt then pants?
Pants and shirt.
Okay. I don't know what I do. Because, like, sometimes I'll be like, I'll find the shirt and I'll put on the shirt and I'll be like, I don't know what to wear. Which shade of gray do I want to go with today?
I mean, like, today was weird. I did it reversed. But normally it's pants where sometimes I get ready so early that I just put my pants on and leave whatever shirt I was wearing that night still on. So I'm, like, half dressed.
Yeah.
So I do that. That's normally why I pick out my pants first.
It makes sense.
And they're probably going to be the same ones.
Yeah.
Or at least the same shade.
Yeah.
I picked the black one, my black pants,
shade.
and then...
No shade at you, but same shade.
Yeah. What? Who's you?
I don't know.
The people listening or me?
Yeah, no shade at you guys. Fuck you. Fuck everyone that's
We've already
listening.
talked about this. You're supposed to be nice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I love you. I love you guys.
That's a lie. You can't say that you love them. You don't know them.
I like the views. I want to make the money.
You think we're gonna make money off
No,
this?
we have 3 subscribers.
We're raking in the money as we speak.
Okay, I want to say we have like 40 followers on Instagram, but it's I think because of one post I jokingly put #Fortnite, and we got an influx of followers like the first day. I think it was the post of me like showing our setup.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, follow us on Instagram because I'm probably gonna post like a bunch of stupid shit there.
Is it gonna be in the description?
Yeah. I always put the Instagram and Twitter in the descriptions.
Do we have a Twitter? I've never seen the Twitter.
Yeah, we do.
Oh. I've never seen
remember for some reason it got taken down like 2 seconds after I made it. And
Oh yeah. I've never seen the finished product though. You haven't shown me the finished.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like, hey, this is the official Twitter of the Me and Jew podcast. If you want to tweet us fucking suggestions for what to talk about, we can do that.
Gotcha.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. We have not really talked about anything that interesting this podcast.
No.
I'm sorry. Honestly, like, it's just, we need that spark. We need the,
It's hard because like it's hard to just kind of
like, bring up, like, something interesting.
yeah.
Well, I live a pretty boring life.
So do I.
Yeah, like, I pretty much do the same things every day.
No, I also think that we're at a disadvantage because it's all audio.
Yes.
And we're not talking about crime like everybody else is talking about, like true crime or whatever.
Ooh.
We're just kind of talking, which makes it even more difficult. I have an idea. This is, I mean, it has to do with the podcast. But
Okay.
I didn't know if you wanted me to mention it now or while we're recording.
Go for it.
I was thinking we could do like Cards Against Humanity because that fits our style and we don't really need visuals.
Oh, yeah, we could. I actually own the game, so.
So do I.
Oh, okay. Sick. Yeah, I think we could do that. Maybe like when Eli comes back.
Yeah.
We could do like a Cards Against Humanity special. Oh, we could do that one with a guest.
We could.
There's actually a couple of people who I've talked to about the podcast who want to come on. So
I don't talk to anybody, so.
you talk to me, kind of.
Well, yeah. No, I stay by myself. I talk to you and Eli. That's about it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't talk to anybody
That's
else.
kind of like I was talking to another person from our school who I won't name. He works at Rocco's, so I'll just say
okay.
He's a pizza boy.
Got you.
So actually I'm gonna cut out the name of the pizza place so no one can just look that up.
Okay.
But I'll just call him Pizza Boy for now. But he was like, yeah, I only talked to like you and one other person from school. And I was like, really? Like, okay.
Does he go to school? Is he going to college or is he working?
Hold on, he says he only talks to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Fucking. Okay, so. Sorry, I just need to leave space so I can edit it. Yeah, so, like, there's a bunch of people in the grade, our grade specifically, who I'm not gonna name specific names so I don't get hate, but there's a lot of people in the grade who I don't like. It's weird. I think our grade had a lot of, like, stereotypes in a weird way. Like, like, basic stereotypes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we definitely had, like, the jocks,
Mm-hmm. We already kind of touched upon that, but, like, I would agree with what we had said previously, where it wasn't like a movie. Like, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
But we did have definitive groups.
Yeah. and then they would stand in the middle of the hallway.
Oh, circling back, it all connects.
We don't have any fire this one.
No, I'm sorry.
I don't
it's been
understand.
it's been a half hour.
My sister's gonna come home at 3.
Is she?
Yeah, that's when
Right.
she gets out of school. I can talk to my mom and see if they can go downstairs and do homework.
All right. Do you want me to cut this part out?
Sure.
Yeah, no. This is in. Welcome to the club of real talk.
It's boring.
Yeah.
We need some type of fire. I just don't know. I don't even think we needed this anymore.
No.
Wait, do you want to ask them the question though?
Wait, where's the question?
There.
Okay, guys.
This is
guys.
okay. So now we're completely off the cuff after this.
This is a joke question. Please don't. You can say your opinion, but like I probably won't do this. But like, I have really long hair. Should I dread it? Okay, my brother is into kind of like that rap culture. He's not kind of into it. He's pretty into it. And I remember when I was growing out my hair, he's like, "Dude, it's long enough to dread." And I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna dread my hair." Where's my hair right now? Is it past my nips?
No.
No.
Your head's like facing down.
Yeah, I was like,
It's longer than shoulder length.
yeah.
A little bit longer than that.
I want to get it like past my nips. I think that's when I'm gonna be like, okay, that's enough.
Are you gonna do like a tasteful photo shoot where you try to cover up your nips with your hair?
Ooh, I'll get like ripped for that, and then I'll just get.
No, you won't. just as is, just standing there.
Hey everyone, check out my dreads and my nips. Just kidding. Then one of the pictures of the photo shoot will be a really close up of my nip, but like it's like so close that all you can see is like the color of my nip. Oh man, should I do a photo shoot? That's another question. Question of the day: should Ben do a photo shoot where he doesn't show his face, but a photo shoot?
That sounds really creepy.
Why? Because I was talking in the third person, or because I wouldn't show my face?
No, because I can imagine the type of people that would say yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Do a photo shoot, Ben. Show me your nips.
No, they'll want your feet in the shot.
Oh, dude. Yeah, any of you have a foot fetish, guys? Hit me up. I have the best feet in the world, dude.
It's such a weird thing to plug.
Dude, I have like 5 toes.
Wow.
I know, right?
You're doing good.
I remember I was talking with Riley, and the guy I was in the car with. So, okay, you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm totally against people who are anti-vax, so fuck that. Throwing that out there, hot takes. But I saw a sign for Rite Aid that said "No wait vaccines," but I read it as "No wait vaccines." Like, come back. Oh man, like I think Seth said because I got home and told Seth about it, and he was like, "Yeah, you need to put in strategic commas into that sign." So you know what? Let's just start adding commas. Everyone.
Oh, I thought you were going to call out Rite Aid.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about not us, not the podcast. I'm saying everyone. If you make a business slogan, add those fucking commas, because you can make a fucking...
Have you seen that picture? And it's like, it's a manual for a camera. And it says, "Shoot the kids."
Yes. Is it like shoot the kids, frame the family?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I love that one. Shit, I just remembered something. Wait.
Sorry.
Okay. Go.
Oh, I just had an idea for the podcast, but it
Go.
wouldn't work because we only do audio.
What was it?
We could do charades, but meme edition.
We'd have to show our faces, though.
But no, that's what I'm saying is that if we did like videos.
Yeah. We could make another channel that no one knows, that we only just put to like
But
our
we
hometown.
cut it right above our, so
No.
nobody can see our faces.
We all wear ski masks. We're a ski mask club here to do charades and not rob banks.
No, we could do that for the
We
podcast.
can rob banks for the podcast.
No, we could film in Eli's room. There's a lot more space.
Okay.
We can make our own ski masks.
Wait, we make them?
Yes.
Okay.
We cut our own holes in the mask.
So, okay, so we get like, so you know, like the beanies, we just stretch them over our heads and then just cut holes in them.
Yeah.
Like, do we do it like while it's on our face?
You want to cut the holes while it's on our face?
How are we supposed to measure it? Because it has to be
You
stretched.
don't.
Oh, okay.
You can't.
So like, what if my mouth holes were like my nose is? Like only my
Well.
top lip is sticking out. I'm like, hey gosh, get right.
Could you, if we did that, could you please cut a hole in the top so you can thread your hair through it?
Oh man, just kind of like a fountain. I'll make like 2 ponytails. Oh man, that reminds me.
Ow, my cheeks hurt.
One time I was when I was at my college at one point, I was walking down the streets of, I guess this is pretty far from where we live, so I'll just say I was walking down the streets of.
No.
That is far.
No. That's close enough.
Okay, fine. I was walking down the streets of a city.
City streets.
Yeah, city streets, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And, I had just bought like 100-pack of, hair ties because I realized that my hair was getting long enough where I could put it into a full ponytail at that point. Because this was like September, roughly, whenever I was there. And, I decided it would be a good idea to put a ponytail in the back on both sides of my head and one forward. So basically just 4 ponytails going around my head. And I remember getting back and going into the fucking dining hall. And everyone was like,
Wow, Ben, you did something with your hair.
like impressed. I'm like, what do you mean? This is a joke. Like,
Did they not laugh?
no.
Dude, I would have laughed.
Yeah. Well, my friend who I was with was laughing. She was like, yeah, you look like a fucking freak or whatever. She said something like that. And I was like, yeah, I do. Yeah, we walked down the street. We stopped into some store that was like fancy clothes. I remember finding a jacket that was like $300, and I was just chilling. 4 ponytails around my head.
Wait, you were walking down the street with the ponytails?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I got back to the school. Yeah.
Yeah, I might not have wanted to walk down the street with you.
I'm just wearing my everyday attire, you know, like my Fallout sweatshirt, my pants. Just kidding, I wasn't wearing pants. That's a lie. I was wearing pants.
I'd say that's a lawsuit.
There's a man with 4 ponytails and no pants walking down the street.
I mean, that's typical city life.
And they're like, the cops are just like, all right, we got to code Ben.
I can't imagine that chase down the street with your ponytails going in the wind.
I'm like with no pants. I'm like, get out of the way, guys. I think it's even better because like I almost always have a backpack on, so it's just me, Fallout sweatshirt, 4 ponytails, and a backpack. Do I have shoes on? Should I have shoes on in this situation?
Yeah, like a big chunky sneaker.
But no socks.
No,
You want no knee-high socks.
no, that's almost like having pants.
You're right. The knees. If you don't cover those knees, you're getting dress coded, fam.
That wasn't our dress code. We could show a little bit of knee, right?
No, yeah, we could, but we couldn't show shoulders, I think. But, like, no one listened to that. At least in middle school, I remember it was pretty annoying to
You know,
people.
at that point, it didn't matter to me. I was wearing pants all the time.
Yeah, right.
I don't even know if I think I wore shorts like twice.
Yeah, I wear shorts occasionally, surprisingly enough. Usually in the summer, I don't really wear them during, like, spring or anything.
I mean, I've worn them, like, to go to the store, but never to school, so I never had an issue with the dress code, so I don't even remember what the dress code was.
Honestly, I don't either. I was just making a funny.
I'm sorry. It just got me thinking, because I know I've heard so many people that got dress coded, and I didn't
I'm
even
pretty sure it
understand
was
what
for
dress
the,
code was.
what are they called, like, spaghetti straps?
Yeah, I don't know, because they have all the weird fashion stuff now, where you got, like, weird like lines.
Got
that
like little tassels coming off your spaghetti straps, and you're like, ooh.
I don't think that's a thing.
Can we make that?
Oh, you know, it'd be cool if you could helicopter it. Just use shoulder movements.
You do it quick enough, you start flying. No, wait, you have to do both of them. So you're like rolling your shoulders forward, like.
You look so stupid.
Could you imagine? Yeah. You think I look stupid until I'm flying.
I can't imagine walking in the hallway and seeing somebody like, "Hey, bro, let me show you something." And they start moving their elbow,
Okay.
their shoulder. Stupid.
I don't know why I just remember this, but do you remember an ad for something called Fushigi, the weird ball?
I had that.
What was that?
I don't know.
Was it like a glass ball in a glass ball, and you just like, ooh, check out these tricks?
I have no idea.
Do you still have it?
No.
Damn it.
It was a waste of money.
Yeah.
I remember it being heavy, though. It was a lot heavier than
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing it in like CVS for like $20. Like, what?
It's just a glass ball.
I remember seeing the people on the ads doing tricks. It's like, yeah, I could just do that with like a fucking baseball. Like, what?
No, it's hard. It's difficult to do that.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying like you don't need a Fushigi ball to do that.
I mean, I think it was just because of the way that it was like colored that it made it look cool.
Was it colored?
Yeah, like it was. Wasn't it like not mirrored, but it kind of had. I think it was
like,
the way it was.
Like okay, like metallic, like grayish.
Yeah, but I think it was because it kind of reflected. It made it look like it was gliding.
Yeah.
Versus like a baseball, you could see because of the stitching.
Yeah.
How it was moving. I think that's what made it cool. Is that it looked like it was standing, like it was still.
Okay, I don't know if like the anatomy of a baseball really, but like, would it be possible to like make a baseball without stitches?
I don't think so.
Like is the stitching like required for like the baseball to like fly or something? Like, or is it just the way that they're made?
Well, are you talking about, is there a way so that there isn't a stitch in it? Or
Well,
that design?
At least, how about this? Like, not as much stitching. Like, let's say, like, could it all be like the fabric or whatever, like coming to a point and then just like one little stitch? Just like a solid white ball?
No, because then you would have the ripples of it trying to come together at the top. No. It looked really stupid.
We need to watch the show How It's Made Baseball Edition.
I'm pretty sure there is one.
Oh, there's a How It's Made for like everything.
I used to love that show.
I did too. That's where I learned about how hot dogs are made.
Oh.
I remember watching that and being like, what? I'm never eating a hot dog again. And then I probably ate one like a month later.
Yeah.
Okay, another hottest of hot takes. Hot dogs that are cooked and they snap are gross.
I don't like those. I get skinless. That's what they call them.
Well, no. My favorite is when you grill them and they get like a little bit charred to where it's pretty much just kind of like crunchy on the outside a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, most of the snap is if you get the ones in like the shell.
Oh, like where it's like red.
Or it's like intestines. I don't like those. I purposely buy skinless.
I like do you like pork or beef hot dogs?
I have no idea.
I'm a big fan of beef franks. What's that one? Not even because I'm Jewish, you know, like there's one that's like kosher or something. Those are really good.
Yeah, we just get like Nathan's because those are the ones we know don't have the outside.
Back when I used to live in New Jersey, there was a mall. What?
No, I'm just thinking. I'm so sorry for interrupting. I was just thinking about the episode, and where we were, and where we are now.
We're talking about hot dogs.
Yeah, no, I did not expect I mean, that's typical for our for a recording, but I don't know. It's weird thinking about we were talking about clothes.
They were talking about wearing ski masks and then cutting the holes while it's on our face.
And then hot dogs.
Yeah. After a little talk about ponytails.
Yeah, well, yeah. But, sorry, go ahead.
There was like a mall. I think we actually stopped there when we took our trip to DC.
Okay.
It was like a little like, or no, it wasn't a mall. It was like a rest stop at like a turnpike.
But it was huge.
Yeah. Do you remember the one? It had like a Nathan's spot in there. There's like literally like a Nathan's like restaurant in there.
Oh.
It's weird. Because like you can get like quote unquote professional Nathan's hot dogs and they're good. They're
I mean,
really good.
I've had the French fries.
Oh, they are good.
Some of the best French fries I've ever had.
My personal favorite French fries, like, honestly, are frozen French fries. If you deep fry them, they're so good.
I've never tried that before.
Do you not have a deep fryer?
No.
I mean, you could just... Do you have, like, a wok of some sort? Just kind of like a deep pan?
Yeah.
If you just get, like, a bunch of oil and just kind
That's
of
so
fry
much
them.
work. I'd rather put it in the oven and then walk away.
All you have to do is just wait for them to
Too
cook.
much work.
Fucking, I'll make them.
No.
And then we can eat them.
No.
Okay. Okay, whatever.
No, you use the kitchen.
Oh, yes. Yeah. we just go... We go to Eli's house. We're like... That's it. We're making French
We
fries.
probably shouldn't use her name.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I've never called her so.
Oh, no, I
Okay, here's something to talk about. Whenever I talk to someone's parents, I never say their name.
I don't either.
I'll just be like, hey.
Yep.
It's like, hello. The only people I ever say the names of their parents are like friends who I've had for like a really long time where I consistently go to their house.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be like, oh, hey, Jim, you know? And I'll be like, hey, man. And it's like, yeah. But like coming here, I wouldn't just refer to your mom by her first name. I don't even know your mom's first name. Block it out. Yeah. But like, honestly, here's a weird thing. Sometimes I forget like people have names. You ever just do that? You're talking to someone, you're like, hey, and you're like, wait a minute. They have a label.
No.
Jessica.
That has never happened to me.
No, like, I'll just be talking to someone and I'll realize that I like never say their name, and I'm like, oh yeah, they do have a name.
I mean, I kind of get where you're coming from, but I don't forget.
Well, like, it's not really that I forget they have a name. It's that I just realize that I never say their name.
Yeah, that's normally with parents.
Yeah, or just kind of like adults.
Yeah.
Usually people who are older than me, like, at least like a good bit older than me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kind of just be like, hey.
I mean, if I'm talking about somebody's like parents, especially if I'm talking to them,
yeah,
or someone else who knows them, I would say, you know, their parents. Like I'd say Eli's parents.
yeah.
Eli's mom. I would not say her name.
All right, when we said which I'll also edit over right now, I'll just replace it with me monotone being like Eli's mom.
No, I'm not.
Just like I
Okay.
did with our friend. Okay, here's something to clarify. If you're wondering why there was just me going llama, that was because we kept saying our friend's name and we didn't think about how we'd have to censor it out.
Yeah.
So she said we should use llama. I don't know whose idea was that. Was that her idea?
Well, it was my idea, but it's something that we've
Is it
had
like
a joke about for a
Okay.
very long time.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know the backstory of it. I was just told to do
That
it.
must have been so weird for you.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, llama.
Well, no, because I said it in the group chat first, and then Eli was talking to that person, and then we got the confirmation that yes,
Oh!
use that.
You just reminded me. After we recorded the Drake Spells Nudes episode.
Do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Eli decided we should text llama.
Yep.
About this. And yeah, like, can you? Is it gonna take you a minute to find it?
I mean, I think it's in the group chat, right? You can just scroll up.
All right.
Yeah. So we should probably talk about what happened that day after. So after we recorded that episode, basically for the rest of the day we were just laughing about Drake Bell's nudes.
Yes, we
It
were.
is so far up.
I know. I just want to be sure that I don't. Oh my god! I forgot to. I need to post this on our Instagram.
Okay.
Someone made a meme. It's whatever. I'll post it later.
But no, so that whole day was just us laughing. And we were in the car driving Ben home, and I had said, "Oh, why don't we text our friend? How do you feel about Drake Bell's nudes?" And Eli took that and ran with it. And so we dropped Ben off, and then I finally got the chance to text it to Eli, but I was to text it to our friend Llama. But it was from Eli's phone. So she did not know that it was coming from Eli, which would be significantly more of an odd interaction because they don't really talk about stuff like that. That's it.
I found it.
So her response was so much better than what I could have asked for.
Okay.
Sorry, I explained that in a weird way. You might have to go over that or something because it was not good.
No, it's perfect. So I'm just gonna read out the conversation. So this is Eli talking first.
Well, technically that's me.
Well, yeah, it is you,
but it's from Eli's phone.
Well, the three of us kind of like made that text together.
Yeah, but it sounds like it's coming from just Eli. We did not tell our friend that we were all hanging out together.
So Eli says, "What do you think of Drake Bell's nudes?"
Oh, we should probably we asked before we did this.
Yeah.
I just want to say that we did ask. We're not just putting this on.
Yeah.
Without the okay.
Yeah. So Eli asks, "What do you think of Drake Bell's nudes?" Asking for a friend, and Llama just says, "You almost made me spit up my drink, but I would say surprising, but also pretty nice. What brought this up? It's also weird to see stars I grew up with when they were teen/child actors, because they stay in that age in my head for a while, and seeing that was just a reality check in a way, I guess." And you know what? I relate to that. Here, you can take your fucking phone back. But, like, it's weird thinking, like, just like all the episodes of Drake and Josh, you think, like, Megan. And then it's like, oh, hey, Drake Bell's dick.
Yeah, no, and then after that we called our friend.
Yeah.
And we kind of talked about it, and then after she found out that we were all hanging out, and then it wasn't Eli that texted that, she said that it made more sense.
Yes.
And the conversation kind of continued about how it's a bit strange to see someone else's nudes that you've kind of grown up watching as a child.
It really is. You know, something that's weird, have you seen that one movie of where Josh Peck is like a little kid and he's like swearing?
Yes.
Seeing that is just weird.
It is.
Or even just seeing him now, he just kind of looks weird to me.
I mean, yeah, he's changed quite a bit. Have you seen... You saw the video that they made together, where they watched old clips,
Yes.
right? Did you see the newer video?
Is it him with Megan?
No.
Or Miranda? What?
No, it's Drake and Josh.
Oh, they made another one. Is
Yes.
it basically the same thing?
No. They're in Josh's car, I would assume. And they're talking about Drake losing his virginity.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, before we record the next episode, we need to watch that.
Okay. No, it was like just piling on how I can't see him the same now.
Yeah.
It was just ruining his image.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, like, I remember watching Drake and Josh and watching Josh go from, like, some weird fat kid, and then just next season, it's like, oh, he's a lean, mean killing machine now, and it's like, whoa, hey there, bud.
Yeah, but when you talk about stuff like that, it does kind of change your perception.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, he's no longer that person anymore.
Oh, yeah.
He's a very different person.
Well, it's weird, because, like, they use their real first names for the show, so you'll always know them as Drake and Josh from Drake and Josh.
And it also didn't make it... It seemed like they were the characters.
Yeah.
Compared to when they have different names.
Well, yeah, obviously there was, like, some Dan Schneider stuff to it.
Yeah.
Like...
But no, in your mind, it kind of... Well, that's the person. That's him. It's not really... Well, yeah, I mean, it is a character, but it's not.
But then when I see... Okay, Josh kind of reflects how Josh was in the show, but, like, Drake doesn't remind me of Drake at all from the show.
He's an interesting person.
He is a really interesting person. Honestly... I kind of want to just, like, hang out with him for a day.
I would love to.
He seems like a very chill dude.
Yeah.
I love how, like... Okay, I just want to talk about something. Why was Josh so fixated on his nudes in that one video?
Because that's all everybody was talking about.
No, that was a while ago.
Well, when you're talking about the topic of Drake.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, yeah, to the point where you were like, his nudes.
You know, I'm going to take the opportunity. I'm going to apologize. Because it was not my intention to completely derail the whole episode for the end bit. It was not something I planned. It was not for the jokes. I'm sorry.
Spoken like a true man. Yes. Good job, bud. Good job. Alright.
Should we also put the disclaimer in
Which one?
about how we weren't like really laughing about?
Yeah, Drake Bell, we weren't laughing at your nudes. Your nudes aren't funny. I think it was more the results we were finding. One of them, I don't know if, I think I said I was gonna put it on the video, but I'm definitely not. It's
No,
like,
I thought we said that just go search it. Just go look it up.
I just want to explain one though, my favorite one personally. It was some like really buff dude just chilling with his dick out, like completely naked. But then like Drake from the show Drake and Josh's face edited on. So it's like fucking like, I don't know, like 16, 17-year-old Drake's face on this really buff dude. It did not look right.
No.
We are really consistent because we're at roughly an hour now and we're already back to talking about Drake Bell's nudes.
You know, I'm not surprised that it has made its return to the podcast.
I'm not either. I mean, it's a pivotal moment.
Yeah. I think that was the first time when we could not get it back on topic.
Yes.
Most of the time, we're pretty okay about getting it back to where it's supposed to be. But that time,
Oh, yeah.
we had a very hard time trying to get, which is, again, partially my fault.
Well, we had like 3 conversations going. We had me being the second coming of Christ, and if I was a viable option.
Yep.
I think we were kind of explaining weed Jesus.
Yeah.
And then we were also talking about Drake Bell's nudes all at once.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't know. That was a bit of a mess. This episode has been kind of a weird...
It's been an odd one. It's
Yeah.
it reminds me of the first one in that the beginning is a bit slow, like how the first one, the middle part was
Yeah.
a little bit slow. And then we got some high points, and then we kind of came back down.
Yeah. Well, I think it's nice rather than like busting our load in like the entire episode and then it's kind of like weak loads, but then when we have stuff like cutting holes in your ski mask while it's on, that's fucking hilarious.
I also think that it's different because, you know, at least for me, I'm trying to figure out how this is different from when we have Eli in the mix, because there is a significant difference
Oh yeah.
in the way that we talk and what topics we bring up.
Well, with
How
you...
we seem to not get that. This is probably
What?
not a great statement to make.
What?
But it seems like we don't get off topic as much
Oh,
when
yeah.
it's 3 people trying to talk about something
Yeah.
versus just 2.
Well, you and I kind of like talk a lot, just like about random shit. We
Yeah.
like the term "shooting the shit" is basically what we're doing.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way. We aren't like forcing ourselves to talk to each other.
No.
Man, I hate you.
You know, I've thought about just quitting.
You're like,
We're like 4 episodes in and I'm done.
that's it. It's just me and the Jew. All right. It's been roughly an hour, so I think we can end this one off.
Yeah, because one of them was only like 30 minutes, so...
Yeah, well, that was our original recording before when we started setting a 30-minute timer. I think an hour is a better length for an episode because this hour went by fucking quick.
Yeah, I would agree.
All right. Do you have any final things you want to talk about?
Yeah, we have to do like final words or whatever.
Yeah, we could do final words. You want to sum up this episode in like 7 words?
Just me, or are we going back and forth?
Let's go back and forth. This
Episode,
was
very,
weird,
and...
kind of gay.
How many?
1 word, kind of gay.
Okay.
All right, I think that's it.
Do
for
we have
this
to do
one.
the outro song?
All right.
Are we sticking with the first one, or are we trying to do something different?
Here we go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Me, you, and the Jew. Just kidding. That's not it. All right, let's just do the original one.
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Do Jew. Bye. I can't find the stop button. We weren't laughing at your nudes. Your nudes are funny.